Hi, I'm Mark. Please join me in a day in the life of an operator on the Edmonton Valley Line Southeast LRT. So when I first get on board the train, I come to the rear of my train so I can do my pre-checks. First thing we do is we check the security brake and then the emergency brake. I just do my walk through the train. Everything else is good. Train's cleaned. I'll just do one more check outside round the train before I start. Usually just checking for any damage that's like fresh if we notice anything like that. Make sure that our security panels are closed. Where I lived in Edinburgh in Scotland, there was a railway line through my street and I was always fascinated with trains. I told my parents when I was 5 years old, when I was waving to the train drivers, I'll be a train driver one day. 17 years later I became a train driver. It's been in my blood ever since. It's always a pleasure coming out. I never have a day where I'm unhappy driving trains. I'm just actually, right now, I'm setting up my cab ready for departure time. The reason that we do this is to make sure that everything's safe, operational, and that we don't have any defects, because obviously that can cause major delays. And safety issues, obviously that's paramount, that everything's safe and done safely and checked safely.
Train 1 and CR3 South, will take your information over.
Good morning, Bobby. Yep, train 1, I've got 1026, southbound cab will be cab Bravo, and I'm ready to depart on your instructions. Open sesame. It's always nice to, like, when you see the doors open, you've got that crisp white snow on the ground and everything. Now that I've got the proceeds, I do a couple of brake tests. So when I'm coming through these stations, I'm checking to make sure there's not like any smashed panels and the shelters and everything.
Morning, sir. How are you?
My name is Tanya. I've been on the train since it started. It gets me to work a lot faster than the bus did. Mark's been phenomenal. He looks out for me, wonders if I'm off, if I'm sick.
It's just nice to have conversation with your passengers. I call this my retirement speed because I've been driving 200 kilometres an hour back in the UK in high-speed passenger trains. The main thing I'm doing is obviously checking my speed and the signals. I actually find there's more concentration on this than when I'm actually driving 200 kilometre an hour high-speed trains. You certainly need to have your wits about you.
This is a Valley Line train to 102nd Street.
Have everyone's attention. Please remember to take your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. And not just pushing buttons. Well, you're checking your screens, just making sure that you give people enough time to get on and off the train as well. Yeah, I'm just coming through to check and make sure that there's no garbage left on the train that I usually would pick up and take off. Morning, how are you? Have a good day. Shukriya. And I can say thank you in about 10 different languages, which is nice for people on the train to hear that because it puts a wee smile on their face.
Mark is an excellent driver. I see him almost every day. I know how he drives. I feel safe when he's in the cockpit.
You have to be so observant and quick on the brakes if needed and that, but downtown's always a busy place. Attention all passengers. This train will be going out of service on arrival at 102 stop. On behalf of myself and Transit, I'd like to thank you for travelling with us today. Shukriya, salama. Train 2 exit in the main line.
Thank you, over.
I'm now in the actual wash bay with this train and I'll be washing this train. It's just like going into an automatic car wash and that, and you'll get the brushes coming out, they'll go up and do the windows. It takes around 16-17 minutes to do a full train wash. So now that we've came out of the wash bay, we're going to change ends and head back into storage bay and park the train up. OCC 1007, 1024, clear of South Yard switches, secured in Sierra 1 South, over. That's my shift finished for today. Thanks for joining us on a day in the life of a train operator. Thank you.